Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the point. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Paul passes to Booker. From downtown, Leonard pulls down the board. Now Los Angeles with it. Crowder with a steal. George against Booker. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Wall. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Paul. It's tipped. George outside. Wing shot on the way. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Second chance effort. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. For 3, Covington. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Don't see that much. Covington off the bounce and still able to score.
Ball against Wall. Ayton with a screen. It's Bridges on the wing. With the crossover. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And Wall, here we go. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Crowder with a steal.
The pump fakes a risk because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
Provide some D, it'll lead the points. That came at the hands of Jay Crowder.
Wall against Paul. Covington passes to Leonard. Kicks it to George. There's the triple. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Good work there as it goes. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 1:05 left in the first quarter here. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
At BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Leonard against Bridges. Pass to Wall. It's George on the wing. Clock at 6. Out to Leonard. The 3-ball.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
Leonard with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Ooh, and and Leonard throws it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Wall against Paul. Here's Booker. And Ayton, throw it down.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Here's Wall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Chris Paul. And that one falls for Wall.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
It's all tied in Phoenix. Let's take a quick... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And Crowder with the jam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Booker against George. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. That three's off the mark. The Clippers trail. Here's George. Crowder with a steal. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Ayton. Booker against Leonard. Ball for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Paul. Crafty move. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Zubac. Now Los Angeles with it. Covington passes to Leonard. Chalk up 2 there. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Pass to Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Booker against George. George with the block.
Paul George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Paul against Wall, kicks it to George. This one for 3, buries it from 3. And now it's a 4-point Clipper lead. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
Hits the 3-pointer.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Outside Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to George. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Paul. Crowder a screen on Wall. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. And Wall pulls it down.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Here's Paul. Drives to the hoop. Three-pointer, Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Now Wall. He's got 5. George for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Ball against Paul. Leonard outside. Here's Wall. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. For 3, Bridges. And stolen by Covington. Got a piece of it. Eight passes to Paul. High arcing shot. That shot missing. So the clock runs out with the score tied.
The Clippers, 23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Johnson and Saric at the 4 and the 5. Damian Lee out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Craig in at the 3. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
Here's Kennard. And the three-pointer goes. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Back to Payne. Outside Johnson. Here's Lee. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Lets it go from 11. And there's Jackson on the assist from Powell. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Well, the defense wasn't ready for Jackson to pull that quick one.
Johnson a screen on Jackson. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Jackson down low, defended by Payne. Nice shot by Kennard.
And as long as Kennard keeps knocking down those threes, he's going to get more opportunity.
Jackson against Payne. From deep, Johnson. And the Suns get another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Batum shot is off. The Suns trailing. Here's Lee. And he jams it home with authority.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Payne against Morris. Johnson passes to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Takes the three. Another three for Phoenix.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Batum outside. Pass to Morris. Craig with a steal. And here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now Šarić. 4-3. The rebound by Jackson. Morris against Šarić. Here's Jackson. Morris. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Lee. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Payne. And they'll get another chance. Johnson against Kennard. Pass to Craig. Powell with a steal. In transition, here they come. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Left side, Johnson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It'll go on Luke Kennard. And Johnson, no good on that one. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Batum outside. Back to Kennard. Takes a three. And it's Lee with the rebound. Now here's Johnson. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns ahead, up 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for the Clippers, Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Norman Powell out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Morris in at the center spot. Leonard against Bridges. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
Blocking foul. Robert Covington. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Booker. Shots blocked.
Crowder just keeps coming at you. He's pretty relentless. He will score, definitely rebounds, and he for sure defends at an impressive level.
Ball with it. George outside for 3. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
Paul George.
Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Pass to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Those feel so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk.
Here's Booker. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line on Robert Covington.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
5 to shoot. Right side Covington. Back to Leonard. Over Bridges. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Back to Paul. Johnson a screen on Wall. Outside Johnson. Up top Paul. He's guarded by Zubac. Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Pretty much count on double-digit assists from Chris Paul, one of the best passers in league history.
Wall, the pass to George. Back to Wall. Kicks it to George. This one for 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Wall against Paul. Pass to Booker. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Wall, and the layup falls. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Paul against Wall. Paul passes to Johnson. The 3 is up. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bridges against Leonard. Pass to George. The kick out to Wall. Now here's George. Defense is right there. Fires from the wing. And there's Wall. That one's good. On the assist by George. Wall's gotten 4 this quarter.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Ball finds Bridges. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. A minute 6 left in the game. George against Booker. George outside. Leonard on the wing. And he gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 8.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. And the game is fully in their control.
Ball gets the bucket.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
We love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside Booker. Jacks up a 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Covington passes to Zubac. Over Paul. Again, the Clippers score.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So no problem for the Clippers. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
showed, and it was fun to watch. Terrific. David, thanks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gobert. Yes, that goes in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
It's tipped. Russell against Wall. Russell passes to Edwards. He kicks to Prince. George against Edwards. Clock at 4. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on John Wall.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now Prince following the three-point attempt by John Wall. He was all alone on that one.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Outside, Wall. Looking to end the run. It's stolen by Gobert. Prince with it. George picks him up. Shoots from the baseline. Kicks it out to Prince. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Edwards gone 1 of 3 on the night and stolen by Prince. Towns against Leonard. Towns kicks to Russell. From deep three-point range, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Leonard. Back to Wall. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Back to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns finds Russell. And here's Prince outside. Wall grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
For 3, Covington. Good on the three-point shot.
And, you know, whenever Covington is squaring up like that, he's money. Just an exceptional shooter with range for days.
Now here's Edwards. Towns dishes to Prince. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Russell passes to Prince. Towns down low. Defended by Covington. Prince, that's for 2. Another miss by Minnesota. LA is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now, here is Russell. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Outside for George. Back to Wall. And stolen by Russell. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Wall wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota leading by 4. Russell dishes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism there, getting off the floor to throw it down.
And here's Wall. Outside, George. And they get it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good.
At the line for your Clippers, Paul George.
He doesn't get the second one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by 5.
And your Clippers, UCC.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Towns, no luck. And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here's Towns following the basket by John Wall. Covington kicks to George. Here's Zubac. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Robert Covington picks one up. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Now here's Leonard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
How about that? Wall's been in the league over a decade, and he still got that impressive vertical. Love watching him rise up and throw it down.
Russell inside, covered by Wall. Towns, the pass to Russell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from George. That shot missing, and Minnesota will come the other way. Prince finds Russell for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone.
Wall showing us a little spurtability in his game. That's the way to reward your teammates for an outstanding defensive play. Way to go, John.
Russell dishes to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Russell high post. Prince the pass to Russell. 5 to shoot. Gobert with it. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Prince misses. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Russell after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside, Towns to the paint. Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Gobert's got 6 points.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now here's Wall. 9 points in the game so far. For 3, Covington. Towns with the steal. Zubac against Edwards. Gobert, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. 1:19 left to play here in the half. Prince wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. All with it. He's picked up by Russell. Hits it from three-point range. Covington's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
How about the alertness of Covington? I mean, sensing the separation from the defense and then cashing in on that space that was created.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 8. Towns, no luck.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And a change for the Timberwolves. Rivers, he's checked in for Prince. Now here's Jackson. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Right block shot out to Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Edwards can't hit. Now Kennard. And so it's the Los Angeles. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back.
Your Clippers, 25. The Timberwolves, 18.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batum is out there with Morris, and it's Powell in at the 3. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. From deep. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one, good. Reeves got his first points in this one. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And there's the pass to Kennard. The feed to Morris. Back to Kennard. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Reed misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The shot's good from Kennard. Here's McLaughlin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Noel. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's McDaniels. The shot is good off the backboard. McDaniels got his second basket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jackson passes to Batum. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Powell. Outside Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Morris with the bucket. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
Kennard up top.
2 minutes.
Kicks to Batum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, Nick Batum's length provides a huge bonus to his team. He's able to play and guard multiple positions.
Both free throws good from Batum. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rivers finds McDaniels. And here's Rivers. There's the three. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Passes it to Kennard. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Back to Jackson. That shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Reed with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The pass to Noel. To the middle. Reed the pass to McLaughlin. A three-pointer is right on target. McLaughlin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Outside Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Puts up a three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his fourth assist in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Noel. Here's McLaughlin. He dishes it to McDaniels. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Batum. Kennard kicks to Powell. Back to Kennard. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. McDaniels is out there with Reed. And it's Rivers. And it's McLaughlin into the 1. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
All with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
McLaughlin, the pass to Edwards. Offline from the top of the key. Los Angeles leading by 14. Nobody near George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by George.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And Wall kicks to George. Now the dish to Covington. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns finds Edwards. Stolen by George. And up the floor again, the Clippers running the floor. Outside, Wall. Left side, Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 16. Russell looking it over. Edwards passes to Russell. Back to Edwards. over George. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Outside, Covington. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Towns kicks to Prince. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 14. They get it back. Russell with a wide-open look. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Wasted no time on that one. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Edwards, that's good.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Outside, George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. From deep three-point range, back to Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. Edwards looking it over. Off target from outside. LA's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Clippers.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for John Wall.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Russell against Leonard. 18 feet out. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. It's a 14-point game. From deep. And it's Russell missing. All with it. Leonard on the wing. Back to Wall. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
strides, Allie, no question. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Booker. Towns with a rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. Edwards against Booker. That shot off. Now the Suns take it the other way.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Edwards can't hit.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Launches a 3. Towns with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And the Suns pushing it up now. And Crowder with the jam.
Yeah, the forced turnover showing how Ayton's developing defensively. Ignites the break there.
Paul against Russell. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. With the drive, the Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Pure from 3-point range.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Pass to Booker. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Russell. Inside. Here's Prince. Outside for Russell. The 3 ball. They get it back. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Paul passes to Bridges. And the basket is good.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Now here's Booker. Edwards pulls it in. Pass to Towns. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Booker's got 6.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Over to the left wing. Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Bridges. It's deflected. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Paul against Russell. Pass to Towns. And he converts the layup.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Now Paul. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a 3. And the Suns get another 3.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
The kick out to Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Here's Edwards. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Booker against Edwards.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Now here's Booker. He's got 9. It's Booker on the wing, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Towns has got 6 points.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the 2nd quarter. Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Bridges passes to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Towns. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the 2nd. Russell finds Towns. The shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves? Shamet, he's checked in for Paul. Phoenix calls timeout.
One shot. Suns time. Who wants a t-shirt out there? Let me get it.
Here's Shaman. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Can they get it? Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Nice D from Bridges. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Crowder outside. Here's Shaman. Suns keep it alive. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Russell to pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 from Minnesota.
No hesitation from Russell. I like seeing him make quick decisions and take these shots.
Edwards against Booker. Here's Shaman. Off target from 3-point range. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. Edwards against Booker. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside Booker. There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Shamet, no good. Stolen by Ayton. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Watch out. DeAndre Ayton coming through.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. Russell into the lane. That one drops for him. Russell's got 7 now in this quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the game.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after the... And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
McDaniels out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Outside Booker. Takes a 3. McLaughlin with the rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Booker can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's McLaughlin. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. McDaniels against Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Ayton. And they're pushing it up. Pulls up for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and it's Chris Paul in for Shamet. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Paul. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Noel. Outside McDaniels. He can't get it to go. Johnson with the defensive effort. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From downtown. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Noel. No good with the triple. The Suns have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Here's Noel. Booker defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for McDaniels. Prince is checked in for Rivers. And Russell is subbed in for McLaughlin. Well, the Suns shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Outside Paul. Got it. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
And stolen by Bridges. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Russell. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Good work defensively by Towns.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Noel. To the wing, right side. Towns down low. He's against Bridges. Towns can't get it to go. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Takes it inside. An easy 2 on the layup. Towns has got 11.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Booker for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Minnesota up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Suns, Johnson joins Biyombo down low. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Booker against Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Edwards. From deep, Johnson. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Russell. And the layup is good off the glass.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Out left to the wing. Johnson passes to Booker. Back to Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
All right, here's the tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs, because he will punish you if you do.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the strike. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Outside Booker. There's the 3. And the Suns miss again.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Johnson passes to Ayton. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
A former #1 pick. Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Paul passes to Booker. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And here's Edwards. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Here's Prince. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Yep, that one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Prince has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the right wing. Towns finds Russell. And stolen by Paul. Booker for 3. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Towns. Back to Prince. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. The kick out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. The Suns making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Pass to Booker. From the arc. Sinks the tray.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Prince. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Prince. Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For three, Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch.
Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one.
Here we go.
And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Paul with the ball. George picks him up. No good from Booker. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 3-point game. And here's Leonard from 3. Hands it from downtown.
No hesitation from Kawhi right there. The ball is delivered. He's ready to shoot it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Now here's Covington after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. Booker looking around. A 3-ball, and he's good on the 3-ball. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Ayton, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Wall against Paul. Johnson with a screen on Wall. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Ball to Phoenix.
Ayton, the pass to Johnson.
We know that Robert Covington made his way into the NBA as a rotation player with his defense. Wow, is he good at using that length and quickness.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Now here's Wall. Covington setting the pick for Wall. Misses the 3. Suns trail by 5.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Well, we've always known Paul George can be a high flyer. Woo-hoo, that was nicely done.
Bridges passes to Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Clippers, John Wall.
And that one falls for Wall.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill, but boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
Now here's Johnson. Launches it. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And now the Clippers on the break. Covington with the ball. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 7.
Well, you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Bridges against Leonard on the paint. And the Suns miss again.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with Griffin. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Timeout called by Phoenix.
And he knocks down the first one.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Devin Booker out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And the basket is good. Covington's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. The Suns shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. And the rejection by Zubac. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Pass to Covington over Johnson. And Covington with the basket on the assist from Leonard. Covington's got 11 points.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Johnson can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 15. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tremendous job by Robert Covington to get the defense committed and draw the contact. Nice.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wall wide open. And the Clippers miss again. Suns trail by 14.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
George passes to Wall. Kicks it out to Covington. To the inside. Passes it to Zubac. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Suns have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Down low, and stolen by Ayton. For three, Booker. They get the rebound. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Now, here's Wall. He's covered by Shag. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Free throw drops for Covington.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Suns trail by 17. Here's Booker, and it's sent back by George.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
Clippers leading by 17. To the paint. Zubac kicks to George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 5.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from three-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Leonard kicks to Zubac. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Shoots over Shannon. Leonard with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
Kicks it out to Booker. Paul George with the steal. Johnson against Covington. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 6. Outside, George. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. George has got a pair of triples in the second ounce for Los Angeles. Bridges a screen on Wall. Shamet kicks to Bridges. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Los Angeles riding high. Thank you, David. We'll be back at
Your Clippers, 37. The Suns, 14.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Robert Covington. What a contribution.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batuma's out there with Powell. And it's Morris in at the 5, down low. From deep three-point range, Kennard's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Doors with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard out with injury. Luke Kennard had to take on a larger role in 21-22.
He did, Kevin, and that was a theme that was consistent across the board for the Clippers. But certainly where Kennard was concerned, they relied on his scoring. And even though he was seeing more defensive pressure, this guy finished with one of the highest three-point percentages in the league.
Pass to Powell. Outside for Batum. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the shortest distance to shoot a 3 is from that coveted corner. Mr. Batum, step into the shot.
The 3 from Johnson, and the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Powell with it, out guarded by Booker. Powell, the pass to Kennard. And that one is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. For the three. And it's Shamet missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Los Angeles, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Paul's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks to Booker. Lets it go with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And the pass to Powell. Fires the three. And the Clippers miss again.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Bridges inside. Powell's there. Bridges kicks to Paul. Takes a three. A new 14 for the Suns. Ayton goes up and lays it nice and easy. He has 6.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Kennard for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Booker, no good. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Passes it to Zubac. Leonard with no one around. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 14 points.
And one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
Here's Booker. Connects in the foul line jumper.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside, Covington. Back to Wall. Takes it out to Covington. From deep, George. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Ayton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 19. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside, Wall. There's the pass to Zubac. Over Ayton. Zubac, no good. Suns trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Wall. Drives to the hoop. Outside Leonard. It's up a 3. He can't get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers taking a 19-point lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Suns trail by 19. Here's Paul. Booker trying to free himself up. Paul's shot is off. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
It has not mattered one bit what the defense has sent at Devin Booker tonight. He is booking.
Outside, Wall. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And it's sent back by George. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Now Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Right side, Covington. Back to Wall. George with the screen on Paul. Outside, George. Back to Wall. Paul with the steal. Poked away. Zubac's with it. Chris Paul covering. And that one is good from Zubac. And the Clippers lead by 17. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Clippers leading by 17. The Clippers again turning it over. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Bridges. From outside the arc, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Wall dishes to Covington. Wall against Paul. Here's Covington. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Covington. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Suns trail by 14. Bridges outside. And now Wall running the floor all by himself. And Wall with the slam.
Well, we're talking about a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Huge hands, creates lots of turnovers.
Paul outside. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 16. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Bridges. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Leonard.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Wall looking it over. The 3 from George. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so here are the Clippers. Outside Covington. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard on the wing. Clippers moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Ayton. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And it's off from three-point range. So the Clippers winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
let's meet the starters for the Clippers.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard of the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Wall in at the 1. Now here's Wall. Out to Covington. Back to Wall. Outside Covington. 5 on the clock. From 15 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
And Russell, here we go. Towns with room to shoot. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Outside Covington. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Pass to Prince. Edwards against Covington. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
Wall, the pass to Zubac. Back to Wall. Lets the 3 fly. First shot won't go.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Now here's Towns going inside. The kick out to Edwards. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Wall finds Covington. Kept alive. Zubac. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Russell against Wall. Here's Towns. That one a little long.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Here's Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to John Wall. Free throw is good from Russell.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Now here's Wall.
Timberwolves foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Pass to Wall.
2 minutes.
Now here's Zubac. And the layup is good. Zubac has got 5 points.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Now Towns fires for 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Here's Prince. Up top, Edwards. On the take. Oh, my goodness!
That's out. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Leonard after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. George finds Leonard. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to George. Takes the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Back to Leonard. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Russell with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Knocked loose. Edwards for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Wall. Covington passes to Wall. Nifty move. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
12 seconds left in the opening quarter. Blocked again! They retain possession. Outside Russell. Off target from outside. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He put... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Wall in at the point. Towns goes in, and it's Towns with the power finish.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Wall against Russell. Wall, the pass to George. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell with the ball. Checked by Wall. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Crosses over. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Sends it home from three-point land. George has got 5 points.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
And here's Edwards outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Wall with it. Towns covering. Leonard passes to Covington. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Covington's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
For Robert Covington, that 3 ball from the corner pocket is money.
Outside Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Russell against Wall. Kicks it to George. Back to Wall. George outside. 6 to shoot. Deflected. Now Towns. He's got 5. Edwards finds Towns. Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. Back to Towns. Here's Prince from behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. He's He's got 5.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty. Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Here's Zubac. Doubled by Towns. For 3, Covington. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Prince. Towns with the ball. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Russell to pass to Gobert. Tipped. And they get it back. And that one's good. For Los Angeles, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the 2nd quarter. Wall against Russell. Wall, the pass to Zubac. And stolen by Gobert. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Prince can't hit. Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Covington over Towns. Here's Leonard. Pass to Wall. To the wing on the left. No good from outside.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's Zubac. Back to Wall. Up and over Russell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so...
21. And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. 2nd half of this game still to play. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Nas Reed out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Rivers in it to 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the 2nd half. And he makes it. Rivers has got his first 2 points.
One of Rivers' pet moves, the dribble drive. He has the size and length to do damage off of it.
And here's Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Rivers. Now covers. Rivers, good. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
I mean, he's extremely confident and aggressive. Rivers loves to take it up inside.
Kennard outside. Batum left side. And he's all alone. Here's Rivers. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he drops it first. No good on the 2nd free throw. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The 3 is up. Kennard can't get it to go. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Gets the 3 to fall.
The range of Luke Kennard on display. This guy is a lights-out shooter.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Rivers. Now covers. Pass to Reed. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Morris.
At the line for Minnesota.
No good on that one.
Green. At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. And here are the Clippers now. 7-point differential. Jackson outside. Pass to Powell from deep. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Rivers, defended by Jackson. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Rivers. From outside the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Powell's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Rivers has got 7 points in the game.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now here's Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Kennard. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Rivers. He has 7. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Jackson with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. 4-3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rivers. Knocks it loose. The 3. Drills it from deep. Rivers has got 10 points here in the second half.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
Morris with it. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Kennard can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Rivers. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Norman Powell, and that one misses.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Austin.
And he ends up missing both free throws. For Los Angeles, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Batum. Back to Kennard. Fires from deep. Minnesota with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's McLaughlin. Powell covers. Outside McDaniels. Here's the steal. For 3, Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers. Left side McDaniels. Puts up a 3. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Kennard. The third quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for the Clippers, Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Norman Powell out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Morris in at center, filling out the middle. Now Jackson. The kick out to Morris. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. To the middle. Here's Prince. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter, Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Jackson attacking. Pass to Batum. Beyond the arc. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. To the left wing. Here's Boston. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Covington is a high IQ player, understands when to dish it.
Outside Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Coffee can't get it to go.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Launches it. Here's Towns. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I mean, just a gritty competitor. Towns also possesses great length, which he uses well to snag misses.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Boston. Ball for 3. No good on the shot. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
So for the Clippers, man comes in for Coffee. And it's Kennard in for Wall. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Covington. Here's man. Back to Covington. From deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
Towns for 3. Drops in the 3. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Boston. Here's man. Clock at 6 to stop the run. Pure from three-point range. Man's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Russell against Kennard. The 3. They get the rebound.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
Outside Covington. Kicks it out to Kennard. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. And stolen by Covington. Kennard with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And the jam by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hopped when he needs it.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Russell against Kennard. Towns for 3. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Karl Anthony Towns.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Pass to Gobert. And they double up Gobert to the inside. Towns with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Russell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Kennard. from deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
What productivity so far from Kennard. The coaching staff must be pleased.
Russell with the ball. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Even early on in this game.
number 20.
The NBA on 2K. Looks like we got some time to hear from David Aldridge before tip-off. What do you have, Dave? So Phoenix will get the first possession. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in its small forward. Towns, the pass to Russell. Back to Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on 8.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Johnson can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Towns. Inside. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Towns.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
Ball looking over the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. One of his teammates said he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Count the basket.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Paul. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's Booker after the basket by Minnesota. He kicks it to Bridges. Back to Booker. And the Suns miss again. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bridges against Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards, that's good.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Outside Edwards. Look at that.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Russell passes to Prince. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stop.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Prince dishes to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Back to Towns. And stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And really deep through that time. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Out to Edwards. The shot misses, and Phoenix will come the other way. Down low. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Booker. That's 7 points for Johnson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oh, here's Edwards. He has 6. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Paul passes to Booker. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. The Timberwolves up.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
It's Prince on the wing. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Booker, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Edwards dishes to Gobert and taken away by Paul. One-on-one here. Here's Bridges. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves leading by 9. Outside Russell. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Paul's shot is off.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
And the dunk by Towns.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Towns with the steal. And the dunk by Towns.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Offensive rebound, and then Carl Anthony Towns with the jam.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now here's Prince. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Edwards on the wing. Into the lane.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
For Minnesota, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both. Here's Paul. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Booker. Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Booker's got 5.
To be an all-star guard like Devin Booker, you might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now here's Booker. He has 5. He takes it in, and the lead is down inside single digits. He has 7.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Prince against Bridges. Bridges with some nice defense. Suns trail by 9. Here's Johnson. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 11. Booker with it. From T. Johnson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
Your Suns 20, the Timberwolves 29.
and if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. And here are the Suns now. After the basket by Minnesota, Payne kicks to Craig. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. McDaniels in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. That shot off. Craig finds Lee. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jay Crowder's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And that is the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul.
Austin Rivers. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Payne. He dishes it to Sharge. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
I like that. Staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Here's Lee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A free throw drops for Lee.
Damian Lee at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Lee. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's McLaughlin. No points in the game yet for him. And he jams it with authority.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now here's Payne. To the middle. Stolen by Reed. Takes it inside. Rivers against Craig. And here's Rivers. Clock at 6. Passes to Noel. And a strong finish with two hands.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Payne. Can't get it to fall.
And although he's bounced around the league, Austin Rivers has been a valuable role player throughout his career.
Well, there's stuff that you rely upon with Austin in terms of being a pesky defender and just his competitive nature. Yeah, he plays a couple of positions, but it's really that, for him to go out and compete, which is something he still does at a high level.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Craig, the rebound by the Timberwolves. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. McDaniels passes to Reed. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Saric. Lee left side. Three-pointer, Crowder. That shot off. And Minnesota now the other way. To the inside. Noel lays it up and banks it in. Noel's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Crowder takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Payne just opening things up for this offense by moving the ball.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Floats it up for Saric.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Payne covering. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Rivers. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Now there you have it. Shot clock winding down. Rivers shows his mettle.
From the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Minnesota sitting on a 21-point lead to end.
And please give a big round of applause.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Now here's Edwards. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Johnson against Towns. Fires for three. Johnson gets the bucket.
It's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Russell against Paul. Russell dishes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Prince. The pass to Edwards. Tries again. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fourth personal foul.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Now here's Paul. Booker with the screen for Paul. Johnson in the corner. Booker against Towns. And Booker kicks to Bridges. A leaner. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The assist.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get his, a prolific score.
Paul passes to Booker. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Russell looking around. The dish to Towns. Beyond the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 20. Johnson for three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Paul. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
This Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, he'll find a way to get it done.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. They get it back. Gobert. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Booker. This one for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And here's Edwards from the arc. Timberwolves keep it alive. Outside, Towns. Bridges against Prince. Towns dishes to Prince. For the three. Rebound by the Suns.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
No one covered.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Hits the three-point bomb.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson outside. The three. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.